welcome to another Field of Glory 2 medieval battle. In this one of a paired match against Yanyao, I have the Anglo-Irish with Irish allies against Irish with Scots, Isles, and Highlands allies. So the Isles and Highlands Scots are actually kind of a mix of Scottish and Norse peoples. And I, of course, have the Norman settlers, their various continental and Welsh mercenaries, and local Irish lords aligned with us. So, the field is actually pretty good for us. It's open and largely flat other than this bit of ground here. The Irish excel in, marshes, forests, broken ground, hilly country, that sort of thing. So this should help us a little bit. Now, a large part of our army is pretty similar to the Irish force opposing us. And where we'll need to make decisions is how much do we want to go with a heavier, more standard feudal model, and how much do we want to just embrace the fact that we are in Ireland. For starters, do I want light archers or massed archers? I think I might incline towards massed archers with just enough skirmishers not to get completely overwhelmed on this side. And knights are expensive, but we're going to get them. We're just going to do that. Okay. And we'll support our knights with... Longbowmen are actually a bit of a waste in this situation in that the extra armor piercing doesn't do much because the Irish don't really wear armor. But we'll probably bring them along anyway. Sergeants to maybe do some zone of control locks here. And we need infantry support. Now that I'm looking at it, I kind of feel like maybe I do want various skirmishers, if nothing else, and to screen our knights. Okay, 500 points remaining. We want picked Irish foot to help fight in the broken up ground on our left. Could get more Irish foot. Irish style noble cavalry. I think it's going to be Irish foot or longbowmen. Let's bring up the archers. I don't know if I want to max them, but I might do it anyway for fun. Which of course is always a good reason to do things. Then we'll grab a few units of Irish foot. One more in the swing maybe. And two more in the center, just to round things out. Let's figure out our commands. We have a general there. General there. It's our commander-in-chief, and then a general there. I suspect, let's see, infantry command. Let's add a command on our wing here. If Yanya does what I did, playing as the Irish, she'll try to pile onto that ground on my left. We'll see. Okay, let's see that force comp in deployment. Lots of cavalry, interesting. Okay. Well, let's get these lights pushed out. Good. Then what? 3 skirmishers. No big deal. We should be able to brush them aside. Bit of a gap here. I might need to figure something out with that. We'll see. It only matters if he advances. Next turn. Okay, let's see. Let's get sergeants to zone of control off this area. Okay. Next turn. This is a little bit unfortunate, but we do need to get away from being downhill here. Ah, damn, I want to ignore the skirmishers, but it's not a good idea to do so. The Kerns can fight from the forest, where anyone who attacks him will also be disordered. Okay. Now here, it's important not to charge, because we need the knights to kind of lock in the zone of control. So instead, we'll ignore them with our knights and just disrupt them with our longbowmen. Then we push on. Similar deal here. Good. Withdraw. Knights back up. Good. These sergeants are going to have to either charge at some point or move up to block these picked Irish foot. Next turn. I can't quite protect my archers from this noble cavalry. Ooh. Okay. I wonder, if I move into charge range, will they try to evade? Yep. Very good. Even better. And let's let him charge us here. And we'll see if we can't counter somehow. In the meantime, how is that? Pretty good. So let's lock in these units, the Lancers, and then push in with our picked Irish foot to rescue the Kerns. Next up, archers on unarmored infantry. Zone of control lock with the knights. And then we can start shooting. Though these guys are at least protected. Held firm. Okay. We have more melee infantry available here. Okay. We'll put out some more defensive spearmen here and attempt a knightly charge. Not quite. It's firm. Shuffle over to that left wing. Yes, let's not let them keep throwing at us, thank you very much. And these Irish foot can stay in reserve. Okay, that's the situation. It's looking kind of tough, actually. Next turn. Yeah, not too surprised by that. Good. Should bounce that. Ah, too bad. Okay. Yeah, it's making me regret my choice of army composition. Well, at least it gives us some free damage. Oh. Armor advantage 50 as opposed to what? Up to 100 unless he's a heavy weapon. I see. It's downhill. They've suffered casualties. So we'll do that. Then we will say goodbye to our archers. Well, actually, is that necessary? This is horrible, of course. But, assuming we don't break right away, which we don't, we've set up a flank attack here. Then let's get in here. Threaten. If we do that, they'll just charge us in the flank. Damn. We need to move here first, apparently, which is extremely irritating. Held firm. Prevent a charge. Lose some arrows while you're at it. See if we can get a disruption. That's worth something. Loose. And yeah, so mass non-combat, so non-melee combat bowman with enemy close combat troops within 2 squares, minus 23%. Very nice, but we'll still lose against superior generaled up infantry. How is this? Down 25 because of quality, even though our men are better armored. That's better. Let's just charge in. Now they're stuck. Here, shove them off. And soon we can get a flank charge if we don't break the next 2 turns. Which we will, unfortunately. This is looking pretty damn bad. I'm getting swarmed. Next turn. No surprise there. Oof. Hoping they hold long enough that we don't get rolled here. Good. Unfortunate, but not surprising. Yeah. Gives us the chance if we can break them now. Right, well, let's get that done with. Held firm. Loose. Good. Do we dare? No, we need to block this flank. And charge. Held firm. Now they're regretting bringing these longbowmen. Oh, that seals this unit's fate. Really a shame. I could have got a break there. Could have made a difference. Oh, no. Alright, at least this picked Irish foot can't get flanked then. Here. Ouch. We're getting torn to pieces. Next turn. Oh, very unfortunate. Do we break? It's possible. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, that's also a problem. There's bad things everywhere. Oof. Now, that's nice and everything, but they're not going to come back right away. We are headed for a swift collapse, I'd say. And we're off. A wild pursuit again. That's hugely unfortunate. We really need to force a breakthrough rapidly here. Ooh. Yeah, it's a shame all my longbowmen are getting charged before they can even use their arrows. Alright, how is that? 45 to win? Oh shit. Okay, I see how it is. Break? Did that drop us? No. Then base them. Loose. Turn. So if they charge, we can flank or shoot. Yeah, but this took a turn for the worse. A decided turn for the worse. Damn, I can't reach that fragged unit. I really want to. Oh, held firm. Okay. They also hold firm. Too bad. Semi-acceptable. Might as well hack him down. Alright, this is going to be hideous. Oof, lucky. Yeah. That fallen general was a huge deal. If we could have broken this unit, then caused cohesion checks, maybe we'd have had a chance, but I don't think so now. Next turn. Oh, what a shame. If only I'd broken those guys. Oh no! Oh no, this is all awful. Well, the knights will probably hold. Yeah. It's probably a good thing. That means we can get another impact charge in. Good. Covers a disrupted unit. Makes sense. Interesting. Would have thought he charged the lights, but I guess he didn't want to pursue off the field. Down 10%. Good, although we're gonna have to run. Yeah, try to get across the river if you can. Let's see. Get around, rather than getting caught up in the pursuit when these longbowmen break. Good, then we can hit those kerns. Do I want to even try to rescue this unit? Or no, let's try to break. Ah, held firm again. Okay. lucky, but they held firm anyway. This is going to be hideous. Oh yeah. I don't want to charge because if I fail and bounce, it can flank us. So I'm just going to stand there for the moment. Held firm. Oh no. If I go here, I'm just going to get flanked eventually. Well, really, I guess it's 4 units to 2. I'm going to get flanked eventually anyway. Or I could try to fall back and maybe disrupt. Let's risk it. Good. Interesting. Well, I guess we go for the break anyway. Alright. Who can we general up on? No one. I don't really want to charge into the forest here. Get into a grinding melee where I'm exposed to steady troops, whereas I'm disordered in the open. But I also can't just sit here. I guess I'll general up on the Kerns for once and see if that helps. Not looking too good. Next turn, heard a rally on one of his disrupted units that I was hoping to break, so let's see how far a collapse goes this turn. Ouch. Disruption on the Knights. This unit of Knights was terribly disappointing. Yeah, couldn't even break medium foot in the open. Oh, good thing I put a general there. Keep running away. Such a disappointment they were. Turn around. Didn't quite auto brake, unfortunately. No? Fine. Oh, and they're locked in, so they won't fall back, and then we'll get flanked next turn. And these knights also, we broke through. So maybe what I should have done, and this is something for next time, I suppose. What I should have done is attacked with my knights in a way that they could break one unit and then charge into another. Maybe that would have meant concentrating my knights in a smaller block and getting more infantry instead of the longbowmen, which you pay more for longbowmen for their armor penetrating capability. But that doesn't matter for units that are protected and under. So probably should have just got more foot instead. Next turn. And what does that do to these units? Nothing. We'll auto break here soon. Ugh. It's got pushed back uphill, but it's not pretty. Great. Should probably keep withdrawing. Yeah, I think we'll auto break before we can get any kind of automatic cohesion drop. Too bad. Impact is bad, but melee is good because of the casualty depletion. Just so good. Very nice. I was hoping they would fall back and prevent the flank, but no. Let's prevent it this way then. It's quite hideous. Okay, lucky. So it seems pretty likely then that we'll at least get a chance to get one last nightly charge in before it's over. Next turn. Do we double drop? No. Fallback is good. That's less good. As long as we don't go to 60 this turn. 23% over. Are we gonna lose 2% anywhere? Uh-oh. We need rallies. One rally would buy us a turn to regain some shreds of our honor at least. Nope. No honor for us. Right then. Damn, I was really hoping to do a cascading cohesion check here. But, might as well charge in. Do I... I don't think it'll matter what I do because of this, right? Well, if I do that, can he cover them? Probably. Is it worth the try anyway at this point? Yeah. Held firm, of course. Frag. Get ready to charge. Just run. We need to just not be routed this turn, which is looking pretty unlikely. But I would like one more turn to at least clean up these two units. Alright, and it's over. Yanya says, I guess the story of this battle is that the Irish managed to swarm the opposing infantry before the enemy cavalry could return from chasing routers. Another tough battle as always. It's nice to say, although I'm not sure how tough it was for him with a score like that. But we can get into that in a moment. Okay. So I think mainly my loss here was a story of army composition and a little bit of deployment. I really overestimated how many units my 4 units of knights could tie down, and so invested in a line of massed archers. Expensive massed archers, the longbowmen, which you pay an extra 6 points each for their ability to pierce armor, although most of the enemy units weren't armored, only protected, so it didn't really matter. With that in mind, I think I should have brought still all the knights. They're still good to have, but maybe concentrated them in a fist, or tried to use them at an angle so when they broke one unit they could follow up into another. And instead of the masked longbowmen, maybe bringing either more just regular infantry or light infantry. The Irish, being mostly unprotected or protected, do suffer from missile fire, just didn't get a chance to use very much missile fire because my men can't evade. And things went okay here. I really do think, 1 or 2 more melee units and some cheap skirmishers would have allowed me to capitalize more on disruptions and the like. So I think longbowmen are something you want to bring when you're facing knights or dismounted knights, guys wearing a bunch of metal. And in a matchup like this, it was a waste, and I should have got either light infantry or more men with spears or axes in thick lines. So, well played to Yan Yao. A good game, as always. Till next time.